In the news, Governor Umoino expresses satisfaction at level of progress by construction firm handling work at Christ the King Primary School. A bill for a law to provide for management of fund accruing to Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly passes through third reading. Plus, Governor Umoino flags off exercise Stillwater 3. Hello there and welcome to NTA Uyo News at this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, Channel 103, as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. And now to the news. The Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Umoino, has expressed satisfaction on the level of progress made so far at the construction of Christ the King Primary School. Kelvin Samuel reports that the governor was on an unscheduled inspection of the project. The reports.
It is exactly 8 weeks since the commencement of the remodeling project of Christ the King Primary School. The governor, who is a regular visitor to the site since the project began, made another stop to ascertain the level of job done and ensure that standard is maintained. Satisfied with what is on ground, the governor commends the contractors, noting that at the end, Akwa Ibom children will be proud of their schools and as such eager to learn.
As much as God gives us grace, gives us the fund, we will continue to invest in education, health, tourism, everything you think we can do for agriculture. We'll continue to pursue the Arise agenda. I feel happy, and the contractor is working to time. He had 12 weeks. This is the 8th week, and we pray that there will be good weather so he can wrap up.
The contractor speaks on durability and features of the model school.
The crèche, we are going to furnish it with children tablets. It has a flat screen on the walls, so that's to make sure that learning is easy for the young lads. And it has a sick bay that can take care of pupils when they are sick. You can see, the classrooms, the halls. It has also facilities for teachers, from the head teachers to other things, 2-bedroom flats, 4 units, and a 3-bedroom flat. So totally 5 units of accommodation. It has a playground, has a football field, has public toilet facilities, and a whole lot coming up. So
the job is expected to be delivered within the next 4 weeks. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
A bill for a law to manage funds accruing to Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly from Consolidated Revenue Fund of Akwa Ibom State has passed through second and third reading. Assembly correspondent Sika Okon reports that the bill, when passed, is expected to ensure accountability and efficient use of funds and related matters.
The Deputy House Leader Otobon Bob said the bill is a constitutional provisions as contained in Section 121, subsection 3, which states that any amount standing in credit to the State House of Assembly should be paid directly into the account of the House of Assembly.
Account of the Assembly. Mr. Speaker, this is not a law of Akwa Ibom State. This is contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Mr. Speaker, for that constitutional provision to function effectively and come into force, there are certain provisional precedents that need to be met, and as such, why this law has been brought before this House.
Some lawmakers who spoke in favor of the bill described the bill as apt, stressing that their colleagues in Lagos, Delta, Ebonyi states are already enjoying financial autonomy, saying The bill should be given accelerated hearing.
We are here to defend the voices of our people and to make law for peace and good government. This bill, when passed to law, is going to make funds available for our oversight functions, for our lawmaking activities.
This is already a law of the land, and the Bible will not be a breaker of the law. So, speedily, I believe with every member of staff that we pass this bill into law. Mr. Speaker, if this bill is passed, it will help members and even the staff of the assembly. You can see, Mr. Speaker, the elaborated environment. You will have funds.
The Speaker of the Motown speaks.
The management of funds according to the Assembly from the consolidated revenue funds of private state to ensure accountability, transparency, effective and efficient utilization of the funds, and the matter is read the 10th time and passed into law. This is the law of the land. The law is directed public service is
The bill has already made provision for availability of funds for legislative aids of the lawmakers. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
State government says plans are underway to mobilize or recruit 5,000 persons for Neighborhood Watch as grassroots intelligence network to help stem security threats in the state. Governor Minor stated this during the flag-off of Exercise Still Waters 3 at the 2 Brigades Step-Up Headquarters, Afari Koreba, a Senerum local government area of the state. The report.
Setting the tone for the event, representative of Akwa Ibom State Governor, the Deputy Governor Akone Yaganyi, commends the Chief of Army Staff for the commencement of the Exercise Still Waters 3, which is part of strategic security plans to forestall security breaches in synergy with other security agencies. The aim is also to combat threats of kidnapping, insurgency, cultism, among other social vices.
This exercise is part of your strategic security calculation aimed at ensuring that our dear state continues to enjoy the nationally recognized and enviable status as one of the most peaceful states in the nation.
Commander to Brigade Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Ken Chibu, observes the exercise will deploy non-kinetic and order lines of operations to tackle emerging threats in line with the command's philosophy of the Chief of Army Staff.
The strength of any government is in the ability of its security apparatus to safeguard lives and property of the citizenry in aid of civil authority. Therefore, the 2 Brigade Nigerian Army, in collaboration with the other security agencies in Akwa Ibom State, has continued to work together in support of the state government through both kinetic and non-kinetic approaches to effectively tackle the threats bedeviling our dear state.
Members of the community, as part of activities, benefited from a medical outreach.
Today, through the joint efforts of all security personnel, we are back to Sinodem. At a point in the map of the Sinodem, there was, if there is a village without population, is that a village? No, sir.
Highlights of the events were crowd dispersal drills, aerial surveillance, among other activities. From a Sinodem local government area in Akwa Ibom State, Evelyn Badu Ekpo, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA Uyo News. More reports after this time out. Please stay.
Oga Greg, you want to buy cough medicine again? Why haven't you gone for a test like I advised?
This your cough. You need to check Amo. When I had a bad cough, Madam told me to go for tuberculosis test. After the cough syrups didn't work, they discovered I had tuberculosis. After the free test, I was even treated for free. Now I'm fine.
Solomon is right. Oga Greg, check Amo. Make you dey sure. Because who no go?
No go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check Amo, make you dey sure.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Tafarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water. Tested, trusted, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. For inquiries, call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. Nigeria joins in marking this year's World Egg Day with the theme, Egg for a Healthy Future. This year's celebration is coming at a time poultry farmers are complaining of market glut. Musa Aliyu has details.
The global egg business stood at $271 billion as at January 2023. The market grew by 8.7% from the $249 billion recorded in 2022. Projections show that the egg market is expected to grow to $374.89 billion in 2027. The World Bank ranks Nigeria as the second largest producer of chicken, and about 21 billion eggs are produced on an annual basis. However, compared to other countries, Nigeria's egg consumption is put at 60% per annum per capita, compared to 250 eggs per annum per capita in advanced countries. This brought about a glut in the market as supply is higher than demand.
The issue of subsidy removal also come, and now we are having a scarcity of maize, which make the price of poultry feed increase astronomically, and this will also translate into increase in price of a crate of egg, and this also affects the purchasing power of customer. So now the cost of egg as it is today is about 2,500 naira per crate from the farm. So then many people have reduced the level of consumption, so the business is not moving as it was. So we are calling on government.
The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security says her food security roadmap will address most of the challenges associated with poultry production in the country. Musa Aliyu, NTA News.
The Vice Chancellor, University of Uyo, Professor Yaron Dayo, on behalf of management, hereby invites members of the university community to have fourth quarter productivity work tapped. University Work for Health. The productivity work, which is organized by the sports committee of the institution, is intended to stimulate and improve the health and fitness of staff for improved work performance. In a statement signed by the Registrar Blossom Okorie, indicates that the event will hold on Saturday, October 14, 2023, at the Convocation Ground, Main Campus, Nwangaiba Road, by 7 in the morning. According to the Secretary, Sports Committee of the University, Mrs. Mariema Ekobobot, there will be vehicles to convey members of the university community from the town campus to the main campus at Nwangaiba. The vehicles will take off from the town campus Old Gate by 6:30 a.m. The natural phenomenon which wreaks havoc on lives and property in diverse proportions, especially in areas that are prone to this perennial occurrence. And so, following the NIMET's prediction on possible flood in 2023, Bayelsans have been advised to put in place mitigation measures against any eventuality. Dianekume Ololo in this report examines the level of preparedness by residents in government.
Bayelsa State, as the receptacle of waters from upper regions of Nigeria and then as an exit point to the sea, faces the perennial challenge of flooding. The level of the 2012 and 2022 floods submerged about two-thirds of the state, with hundreds of thousands of families displaced. This created a huge humanitarian crisis for the state, whose citizens and government were traumatized. The memories of the sad experience has reinforced the need for stakeholders to put in place mitigation measures to tackle any future occurrence of flood. With the recent flood warning by NIMET, and surprisingly, the level of countering the flood warning alert is relatively low on the part of Bayelsans.
This year now, as it never come, would they happy, but now from now, would they yesterday don't open down, say flood they come. So now, you don't never know what you will go do.
I think what the government have done so far is a right step in the right direction, because the sensitization is widely spread and people are conscious of the flood because it has become a seasonal something.
Preparation is very low on the part of the people of Bayelsa, simply because in previous years when we had flood, you find out that by this period everywhere could have been flooded. But as it is now, they are not seeing the flood. And seeing is believing. They say the flood is no longer covered. So people are not even taking the NIMEX prediction serious.
I'm not prepared because last year, this time around, we're inside water. We know that this time around, anyhow, it opened the dam, it will not affect us like last year.
However, some residents and inhabitants of the flood-prone communities say they have started preparing to relocate to uplands in view of the recent National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) announcement of the release of Lado Dam water.
I'm fully prepared because last year the flood also affected me. So based on the NIMET reports, I've moved some of my things from the flood-prone areas to a higher ground.
Meanwhile, efforts to reach officials of the Baisema proved abortive. They were in a meeting with representatives from NEMA zonal office in Port Harcourt.
Environmental experts call on residents of Bayelsa State to take the NIMET prediction seriously. In Yanegua, Yanukume Ulolu, NTA News.
Up next is sports updates with Gift George.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria will Friday evening in Portugal take on the Green Falcons of Saudi Arabia in an international friendly match. The Nigerian national football team are three-time African champions, while the Saudis are three-time Asian champions. Both sides have met only once in 2010, which ended in a goalless draw. The Super Eagles are currently ranked 40 in the world, while the Falcons of Saudi Arabia are rated 57 in the world. The match is scheduled for 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Still talking football, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have been drawn in Group A alongside host Côte d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea and Guinea-Bissau for the 2023 African Cup of Nations in the draws made Thursday night in Côte d'Ivoire.
It's not a bad draw at all. It seems a bit tough, but at the same time, to be honest, aside from the host, the Elephants, who are obviously going to give Nigeria a very, very tough opposition.
In other groups, Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde and Mozambique will play in Group B. Group C has Senegal, Cameroon, Guinea and Gambia. In Group D, it will be Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania and Angola. Teams in Group E are Tunisia, Mali, South Africa and Namibia, while Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia and Tanzania play in Group F. To cricket, Nigerian tops West Africa trophy with 2 games to end. The Yellow Greens, Nigeria's national male cricket team, are sitting comfortably on top of the leaderboard of the ongoing West Africa Cup, being held at the Tafawa Balewa Cricket Oval in Lagos with 8 wins and 2 matches to spare. Rwanda, Ghana and Sierra Leone are following respectively in the four-nation tournament. Nigeria's 8 wins included 3 victories apiece against Ghana and Sierra Leone and 2 off Rwanda national team. In combat sports, Nigerian mixed martial artist Kamaru Usman will on October 21 face Sweden's Khamzat Chimaev at the co-main event of UFC scheduled to take place at the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. The late substitution was announced by UFC President Dana White. Kamaru Usman was not originally part of the UFC 295 card. The event was initially billed to feature Chimaev against Brazil's Paulo Costa. Following tests concluded on the fighters.
That sports report concludes our package. Good evening.